Good morning, everybody. It's May 14th. We installed these packages on April 12th, so we're at about the 1 month or 4 week mark. So we're going to do our hive inspection today, see how they're doing, see how our marked queens are doing. We should see some emerging brood by now. I know they're out of sugar syrup, so we're going to replenish that and just check the health of the colony. So here we go. Okay, so right off the bat, we're looking to see from the top how many frames are full. So, looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6 frames full. It's about half full now, so when this box is 8 out of 10 frames has bees on it, then we add another box. So we're not going to add another box today. Starting to draw out this end frame. Nectar and a little pollen. Lots of pollen and nectar here. It's only about 60 degrees right now, so the bees are nice and calm. Plus, this is the calm hive anyways. Lots of capped brood here. It's looking beautiful. So the open cells in between the capped brood do not have eggs in them. So the queen must not have made it over here to lay more yet. Lots of capped brood here, almost a full frame. Lots of brood that is hatched. Some of these are getting dark, which usually means that brood is going to emerge. Don't see the queen. And I don't see any eggs in these open cells. It looks like we've got some drone comb being built down here in the corner. Oh, looks like we've got a queen cup also. No eggs here. Okay, so I'm beginning to get a little nervous because I haven't seen any eggs, I haven't seen the queen, and now I'm seeing queen cups. I got 3 of them on this frame alone. I've got lots of young bees though. And I've got 1, 2, 3 more queen cups over here. No eggs. Okay, so for some reason or another, this colony has lost its queen. There's no eggs. There's at least 6 queen cups that I found. And I didn't see her, and I marked her. So I don't know if I heard her marking her or something else happened in the meantime. So I'm gonna have to decide whether I'm going to let them make their own queen or buy a mated queen. So I'll think about that later. There's our little queen. Can you see her? The blue dot. There she is. So she's in there. There's a lot of eggs she's laying, so we are going to get her back in. On to hive number 2. I'm going to do this cap swap now. So a little tip, if you're another person that likes to use mason jars, if you put a little olive oil or cooking oil, whatever, on the inside of the cap, on the threads, then they won't get so stuck up with sugar. Ooh, this is a heavy frame. There's our queen. Nice little blue dot, easy to see. She's just getting this frame started. It's mostly eggs, a few larvae are growing. And that's a nice looking queen. She's a good looking queen. Lots of nectar and pollen on this frame with eggs in the middle. That's what we like to see. So I'm going to put her back. Make sure she stays safe where she's at. Check the next one. Really nice on this one. We've got capped brood, we've got larvae at all stages, and we've got eggs. Both sides of the frame. Really nice. They're starting to draw this one out. Pretty nice. And the last one on the end is empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this over, put this frame over here. So that way we're more centered. Well, hello again, everybody. It's only been a couple hours since I saw you last. So I made my decision, and I've decided to just put a new queen into Hive 1 rather than let them try to make their own queen. That'll put me behind 3 or 4 weeks, and while it might not be a big deal, it was easier just to run down to the next town to my bee dealer and grab a new queen. So here she is. She's in her little queen cage with nurse bees around her. She's from Texas. She's a Texas gal. He said her breed, she's kind of an Italian Carnolian mix. You know, it's hard to get a purebred Italian or Carnolian, so shed maybe a little more on the Carnolian side. So we'll have a Texas Carney breeding for us the rest of the summer. Hopefully she'll last. So we're gonna go ahead and put her in. So it's been still mostly cloudy, but it has warmed up a bit since we were first here this morning, so they are definitely a bit more active. So there's our queen. You see her moving around in there. So the candy plug was about half eaten out, so he recommended that I throw a marshmallow in there to slow him down a little bit. So we're gonna just see what we can do to shove this marshmallow in there. Okay. So there she is again. Marshmallow plug. So what we want to do is put her in upside down, but angle the marshmallow end down just a little bit, so the bees can still get to the queen and have good access to the marshmallow. And not put her right under the feeder, because we don't want to risk drowning her. But first, the other thing we need to do is get rid of all those queen cups. Okay, so here's the queen cup right here. So we're just going to break it off. It looks like there might have been a little drone larva along with that. And there's actually more than one there. I'm just going to take this whole thing off. Okay. So that one's clear. Okay, I think we've got them all. I'm gonna get these bees to drop down. And I'm gonna put this queen in. Again, opening down and plug down at a slight angle. And I'm just going to wedge it between two frames. If I can get some bees to clear out. So there she is. There's her cage. They're all over it already. Working on the marshmallow plug a little bit already. They love getting that queen pheromone, so now we're just going to close the hive back up, and in 2 or 3 days we're going to come back and check to make sure she's out. If she's not out, we'll let her out by then. But then we should have a good laying queen that'll get this hive back on track. Okay guys, so that was the install of our queen into Hive 1. For some reason or another, they lost their queen. I don't know if I heard her last time or something else happened. But either way, there were no eggs, no larvae, no queen when I checked them this morning. So luckily, we had a local bee dealer that had queens. So I just went over there and got a queen from him. Put her in the hive. Rather than wait 3 or 4 weeks for them to raise their own queen, they've already got a queen. So they can get back on track once they release her in 2 or 3 days, and everything will be good. So until next week when we check her again, happy beekeeping.